Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to Heyday. Now today's video is going to be all about the fishing lake. So we're going to be heading on over to there in a moment, looking at the machines, looking at some of the activities you can do there and the new playable areas. So welcome to the fishing lake. Now the fishing lake is a game feature and it gives you an area where you can collect fish fillets, you can get feathers from ducks, there's lobster tails. You've also got the opportunity to win some wonderful prizes from some of the mystery nets if you do decide to make them, and you can also gain a lot of diamonds. Now the diamonds are really useful within the game. Now the fishing area can be accessed through actually coming over to the river within your main farm, and you'll see there is a little boat. Now you can unlock this boat from level 27 onwards, and once you've unlocked it, it actually allows you to go into your fishing area. Now to repair this one, it's going to cost you 35,000 gold coins, and it takes about 2 days and 23 odd hours. Or if you've got the diamonds, you can speed it up. But personally, I think you don't need to use the diamonds. You can just wait those few days, head on over, and it's really good. So let's go and have a look at the fishing area. We press the boat and it transports us down the river to the fishing area. Now the fishing area is this beautiful location here. You'll see there are a lot of spots. There's some new areas that have been added into the game, now taking it up to 15. There's a little bit more cloud cover still at the bottom, so there's a possibility of more expansions in the future. We've got some areas that seem to go off to the side that we still can't access. There's a lot of land there, so potential for something in the future as well. What there will come, I don't know. A wonderful waterfall, still don't know what's at the top there, but one day I hope to find out. Over here we've got the river that goes back to where your actual farm is. You can see the boat parked off to the side. Now if you want to return back to your farm, it's very easy. You just press the boat again and it transports you back there. You want to go back to the fishing area, you touch the boat again. Now that's not the only way of transporting yourself back. You'll see down in the bottom left hand corner there's a little house there with a green logo. Click on that one, that will take you back to your farm as well. So there's two ways of being able to access your farm. Personally, I kind of like the boat. I think it's so much cooler. Now the boat is over there by some of your machines. You'll see there you've got two machines there. There's another one over here by the house, and there's a further machine just down here as well. Now, like with most aspects of the game, you can actually upgrade these machines and do a lot with them. Now, the first and probably the most important machine is this one that's just over here. This is the one that you will start to use the most as you play the game. You'll see down there when you tap on it, okay, it actually collects some resources that have been made. Now those are lures, and you can make a variety of lures. You'll see there you can make worm lures, which are the red ones. You've got green, you've got gold, you've got purple, and you've got blue. Now with the colored lures, please be aware that you are going to need to use your voucher. So any vouchers that you've got saved up will be used to make those lures. Now you are going to have to do this because you're going to require to catch some specific fish within the game. But if you don't want to spend your lures, it's okay. You can actually just use the worms, which are free, and then they will just make. Now, like with most machines, you've got the ability to expand the machine with diamonds. Now, I'm afraid the diamonds for the lure workbench are rather pricey. So you're going to need a lot of actual diamonds at some stage as you develop this fishing area. Now, for the basic levels, don't worry too much about it. Now, like all machines, you can get the mastery, and as you start catching more and more fish, you'll get more stars, and that will then allow you to produce a lot quicker. Now, your main goal is to head towards the 15%, and if you can do this one, goods are produced a lot faster. Okay, the other ones are okay, they're kind of cool, but it's this one here you're looking to get. Right now there's a little box that's just in front of it. Now that is your tackle box. So every time you make a lure or a net, it goes into that little box. You'll see there I've got 25, I've got 3 of the traps there, and I've got some other colored lures. There's some more traps, there's some nets, and some more lures. You can increase that if you want to using expansion materials. You'll see there I need nails, I need screws, and I need wooden panels. Now the increase is literally 5 every time. So for every additional quantity of expansion material you're using, you'll go up by 5 storage capacity. And the maximum is 1000. So there's a long way to go. So to get 90, I'm going to need 14. You can guess how many you're going to need for 1000. It's a lot, but it is actually worth doing, because the more you can store there, the better it is. Now, I'm level 57 with my baby farm, as you can see here. Now, I would advise anybody that's lower than level 50 to not worry too much about expanding your land. It's your fishing area that is the bigger priority, because what you get is a selection of diamonds. Now, the diamonds can be gotten through catching fish. Now, some of these are really easy to catch because you're using the regular lures that don't cost any money. But some of these fish you're going to need to use different colored lures. And as you can see, there's 3 key weights for each of the fish. You've got a bronze weight, there's a silver, and a gold. Now, they can be caught in specific spots. And if you go to the Heyday Wiki, there is a wonderful fishing guide there that's updated, shows you which fishing lure for which fishing spot for which size circle, and it gives you a lot of really good tips. You can also check out my other videos as well. But you've got a lot of these fish to be caught, and each one of those weights is diamonds. So 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, and it can be really useful. Now, there are some special fish there, and those fish are the ones that have this little circular logo above the fish image. Now, those are event fish, and you can only catch those during a fishing event. They're really heavy, and if you are doing a derby task at the same time, it can be really beneficial. And some of them are easy to catch, some of them are more problematic. Now, a lot of the fish can be caught in different spots. Some fish can be caught only in one location. Other fish can be caught in random places. And to catch a fish is not that difficult. You literally tap on the circle for that fishing spot, up comes a menu, and then you choose which lure you want. Now, as an example, this one over here is the only place to catch a specific fish, and I need a golden lure. So I'm going to demonstrate. Now, I'm trying to get a very small circle, and I'm trying to get a circle that goes very slow. Now, it's a small circle, the fish is fighting me, the outside is coming in rather fast, so it's faster than I want. Now, I can actually keep that fish in place by moving it backwards and forwards, and then once it catches, the fish is caught, image comes up, and it gives you the weight. Now, that's a rud. I really hate those ruds. Every time I try to catch a goldfish, that's all I seem to catch. Oh dear. Now, the fish will be of different shapes and sizes. Some will be fat and heavy, some will be small and very light. Now, at the end of the day, like I said, you're trying to catch all the fish and catch the diamonds which you'll get from the fish, but don't worry if you're not getting them. Sometimes you just want to go for the fillets and you just go back forwards. Now, some tips for you. You can spin it around and around and around like that, and it will keep the lure in place. Very useful. Another option when you're doing the actual lure itself is to drag it backwards and forwards very quickly. So if you're going backwards and forwards like this, once the fish is on there, then it will stay there. However, if a fish hasn't bitten and it's coming in to bite and you start splashing around, as you can see there, you'll scare the fish away. So you want to keep it as still as possible, and then the fish will start to nibble, and then you can bring it back towards. Now, if you're losing it, it starts to go red, so the fish is actually getting away from you. So the red line is your border. Now, if it goes past the border, you've lost the fish, like you saw, and you just need to recast down again. Now, with most of the fish, some will fight you, some won't. It will depend on the fish itself, depends on the spot. Now, don't worry, going around and around and around is very good. Backwards and forwards is also very good. So like that, you can keep it into place very easy. Jagged, sharp steps like this again is also very good. So there's a lot of fishing options, but some of the fish you don't even need to worry. Now, this is one of my favorite fish coming up now. A sockeye salmon is usually 3 to 4 pounds, and if you're catching all 12 spots, you can catch about 40 pounds. But now we've had an update within the game. We've got 3 new locations added, so that in total is going to change the dynamics of the fishing activities a lot more. So previously it was 12 spots, now it's 15. Now, each of the spots has a specific turnaround time. So if we touch this one here, it's 2 hours and 50 odd minutes. We do this one here, it's the same, and then so on. Now if we come down again to the next one, you'll see it's much shorter. So depending on the fishing spot depends on how long it takes to turn around. Now, again, with these new spots, that's basically new land areas to be opened up. So you've got the choice of actually expanding on this as well. And you'll see here you're going to need your land deeds, your mallets, and your stakes. So start saving those resources because each of the spots does require a specific quantity. Now, it's not important to open everything up quickly. Okay, you're welcome to take your time, but try to get this area opened up first before you really open up most of your farmland. Like I said, 15 spots is very good. Now, there are some other machines down here. That's these two machines here. Again, both very, very useful. You've got this one down here, which is your net maker. This one will produce some regular fishing nets, which take many, many hours to make, but they will catch you about 3 fillets in the time that it takes for you to turn them around. You've also got this mystery net here, which requires diamonds, and if you do decide to make that one, that's great. However, you will need to spend diamonds, and there is a probability to it as well. You're not guaranteed to get the same item every time, and I'm afraid some of the spots are open. In fact, I will show you some of the possible imagery that you might get, and maybe some of the decoration as well when you start looking at my farm or my other videos. You've also got lobster traps, and you've also got duck traps. Now, the lobster traps relate to this machine here, and basically you can upgrade it, and every upgrade will cost you a specific amount of coins, and the more upgrades you do to the maximum of 6 will allow you to catch more lobsters. Now, that's really, really good, and it will then give you the opportunity to add more spots, which gives you more lobster tails. Now, when you've caught one, you've got a net that's down in the water like so. It will be there for a couple of hours. When it's actually done, it looks like this one, and you can see it's ready to be caught. Now, if your pool's full, you can't place it in there. It will give you the same message. If you want to speed it up, you can spend diamonds, same kind of context. But upgrading really does allow you to capture a lot more and turn them around a lot faster. Right, now there is one other machine, and that's this beautiful one down here. Now again, it can be upgraded. Okay, you just click on that and it costs you real coinage within the game, and it adds spots again until a maximum of 6 as well. Now at the moment I've got 3 there. There's one space. Each duck has its own specific action, and it's really, really cool. And again, if you want to, you can speed it up. And basically you'll make those traps, and then you'll just place them down in the water if you've got any, like so. So they go 1 down there, 2 down there, and then let's say 3 down there as well. Now those traps will sit there, and then a few hours later a duck will land inside, and then you'll have this little bird trapped, which you can then send to your actual duck machine. Now, those nets that I showed you earlier, okay, once they're ready, they will start flashing and sparkling like this one, whether it's a mystery net or a regular one. Now, if you just tap on it, it will tell you what you've actually caught. So you're going to get fillets for the regular nets, and you'll get decoration and fillets or vouchers or some kind of resource for the other ones. And you just tap on that, the resources go to your storage, the spot becomes empty, and the fish start jumping around. So the fishing area is a very, very good area. I like it a lot. There's a lot of things you can do here. The diamonds are fantastic. Now, to have a little bit more fun here, there are boosters. Now, I don't have any fishing area boosters at the moment, but there are machine boosters, there are fishing spot boosters, so use your boosters wisely with the events. You can actually speed up the turnaround time very, very quickly within this area. Now, I've got 3 more areas to start working on. I haven't got the resources just yet, but no worries, I'm not in a hurry. Now, I would recommend focusing on the Heyday Wiki. The Heyday Wiki has a lot of really good information. So that's heyday.wikia, so wikia.com. Go and check it out, everybody. It's a really, really good location. It gives you a lot of other really good information for the fishing area. And in fact, why not subscribe to that channel as well and help update it? Everybody else tries to give them information as much as we can, and we're doing a lot more slowly but surely. Okay, well, that's me Red finishing off with my fishing video. I hope you like it. Okay, I've got my spots to open up, as you can see, and I'm looking forward to getting that. It's a shame I can't get those barrels, and I wonder what new fish will be caught with this location. The update didn't give us any new fish fillets as yet, so I'm hoping at some stage in the future there will be a few more. There's plenty of space there, and Heyday, if you would like to add more fish at some stage too, I would definitely enjoy that as well. But either way, see you guys next time. Take care, have fun, and don't forget to join me this Friday for my birthday stream. You have the option to phone in and talk to me live on stream. Right, see you next time. Hit the subscription button, make sure you hit the like, do press the bell notification, and comment. Bye now.